everyone, my name is Heather Autumn and welcome to my channel. Alright, so I'm in my car and I don't know if you can see back there, but it is absolutely packed, and that is because we are going camping. I'm really excited about this. I've never gone solo camping, but I've been camping before. We're going to be going to a place called Dunes Edge, and it's right on the hook of Massachusetts. So maybe I'll put a map here, and it's that little part that sticks out, and it's right on the tip. And we've been to P-Town before. I actually have an older video, probably pre-pandemic, so it might have been 2018 when I made it. I went there and I showed all the shops. So here in the US, it's Pride Month, which means that we take time to recognize the LGBTQ+ community. I always get those letters mixed up, but Provincetown is kind of an artsy, LGBTQ friendly community. And so it's just really beautiful. The restaurants there are amazing. It just felt like a safe place for me to go camping alone as a woman. And so I figured that would be a great start off point. So I'm gonna put in the coordinates and we're gonna drive over there and see how it goes. Your name?
I'm Kimberly.
Do you manage the campgrounds?
My husband does. My husband Dave. He runs the campground and I work here with him.
Awesome. And how long have you been running this?
The trustees purchased the property in 2012 and they started running it in 2013.
Awesome.
And that's when we came here. It's like stepping back in time. It really is kind of an old school campground. It's mostly a tenting campground. We do have sites that can accommodate some trailers and stuff like that, but really it's, you know, it's a family campground.
Awesome.
You know, yeah. We're here from mid-May to the end of September.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
So I'm here inside the general store, so I'm going to show you around, but they basically have everything you need in case you forget something while you get here. Alright, so I just arrived at our campground area. It's a little small, but that's okay. And also my neighbor's a little close, but that's okay too. Alright, so behind me is my little camping lot. I have a little table here. This is probably where I will set up my tent. Alright, I went grocery shopping and I will show you that later. Basically, this is my setup. That's my car. And that is my tent. So I'm gonna go and put this all together. I would film this, but that's a lot of footage and this is like gonna be definitely a 2-episode kind of thing. But I will show you all of this unpacked and that put together right now. All right, so I'm all done, slightly worse for wear. So I'm gonna show you my campgrounds all set up. I'm really proud of it. So starting with our kitchen, I do have a plan for all these things. I bought this GSI Outdoors kit. These have some knives, a little washcloth, and some cutting boards. So I'm going to be putting that to use. The other thing that I got was this one-person thing. Comes with a cup and a bowl, and you can see a plate, which I'm not going to take out. It came with a washcloth, which was nice, and then a spoon, a fork, some chopsticks, and a knife. So all of that, which I like. I bought a skillet, cast iron skillet, and underneath that, maybe you can see it there, is a pan. Of course, mug, measuring stuff, stuff to wash up with. That you shouldn't be using soap on the cast iron. That's more just for my dishes. I have bug spray. I'm gonna be making some shrimp tacos, so I brought some soft flour tacos. This is for a banana boat that I'm gonna be doing. This is my little Weber grill and my charcoal. I have a chimney, which is what that is, and all of my starter kit here. So at this campground, they don't allow fire, like open fire pits. In fact, I don't think they allow it anywhere in Provincetown, mostly because it's kind of isolated. There is a fire department here, but as you can see, like, I'm surrounded by trees. And if someone had an open fire, all those sparks could go up into the trees and now you have a situation. So they said only charcoal grill. So I'm gonna try my hand at that. So I'm gonna show you my tent. Honestly, I truly love it. Has a foyer. It's like a little porch. It's like a little screened-in porch. I do have the all-weather covering on it because I was, again, anticipating rain tonight. So currently I have my butterfly chair from high school, and I have umbrella and my sneakers. And then we go into the main part. Of course, my purse. I brought my kettle and some biscotti because I was anticipating it being cold. I have my switch because, you know, reasons. I don't know. I figured if I was going to be in the tent all day because of rain and cold weather, I might as well enjoy it. I have these little lights here that kind of hang. This is my folding cot. Now you might remember my folding cot from a few episodes back when I replaced it. For a long time I was sleeping on it because I had moved, and so it's back. So I recently got this lantern, which I love because you can charge your phone with it. I'm not going to be using it for that purpose, but I thought it was a really nice feature. But yeah, these are my extra blankets and my woolly socks. I have this rated sleeping bag, which keep me nice and warm. I brought my pillows, my Japanese flashcards. I'll be staying here for 2 nights, so I definitely wanted to make sure those 2 nights were good. I just really love how this looks. So I'm gonna put some shoes on, and then I'll take you around the grounds and show you what there is to do. Another thing is this has a 6-foot ceiling, so I can fully stand up in this tent, and it's just awesome. I'm really enjoying the fact that I don't have to crawl in or do anything like that. It's honestly a great place to stay. It was a little expensive. If I'm gonna be camping a lot, or if this becomes more of a habit for me during the summer, then I feel like the money spent on this tent was definitely worth it. So behind me, they do have a station for you to wash your dishes in, which is really nice. And actually across the road from where my camp is, they do offer water, so that is really good. But that's where I plan to do my dishes. They also have showers here, so sinks, and then these are their showers. You do have to pay. It's 25 cents per 3 minutes. We have a changing area. And then this whole area is just, it's so close to P-Town that you can pretty much walk over. So that's what I plan to do tomorrow, and that will be in episode 2. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe so you don't miss that, because that's gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna show you the grilling process for the shrimp, and hopefully it all turns out well. But anyway, let's start cooking. I actually have to get this grill started now because it takes time for the coals to heat up and also for the grill to heat up, and so I need to start that now. So I will show you the process for that. So for this, I got a chimney, and what you do is you fill this top part with charcoal, and then I got a couple of items here. One is this Extreme Start fire starter, and then there's these Eco fire sticks, and these will go underneath in here, and they'll heat up my coals, hopefully, and then I will be dumping them in here and using this top area to cook with. This is where the coals will go. All right, so I have my chimney kind of full of charcoal, and now I'm going to light this just like that. So yeah, hopefully that will be sufficient. It's a little bit windy as well, so I heard that getting one of those will help. All right, so I have my chipotle sauce made and I have my shrimps with their shells off now. And I'm still waiting for these briquettes to kind of get down to a nice grayish look before I dump them in the grill. And then I'm gonna take one of my skillets and heat that up and then start cooking the shrimp. And while they're cooking, I have to quickly use my little 1 gallon thing to wash that cutting board and the knife because I have to cut up my vegetables and get those ready to put in the skillet. This is looking good so far. All right, so I'm pretty happy with how these briquettes are going. So I'm gonna dump them into the grill and get my pan heated and ready to start cooking these shrimp on. All right, so there they are. I can feel the heat coming off of this. So I'm gonna put my cast iron skillet on there. All right, so before we throw those on the grill, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of this Cajun stuff. It doesn't matter if you get one with emerald or not. So I'm gonna get about a teaspoon of that and then just put that on my shrimp. And with a gloved hand, I'm just gonna mix it all together. So you do want to hear that sizzle when you put them on. And yes, my cooking tongs are pink. Guys, I've personally never grilled before. This is the first time I've grilled my own meal, and I am tickled with how well these turned out. Look at that. You got the nice little crispy bits. I am so proud of these. And that's on a tiny little baby grill too. I'm just stoked. So I'm gonna pull those off because they look done. And I'm gonna put some lime juice on them with fresh lime that I have and start cutting up all of my produce and plating this and getting ready for dinner. Look at that. Yeah. You have the cream and you have the shrimp and avocado and cilantro. I have some limes to put on top. Look at that. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, moment of truth. Oh. Those turned out freakishly good for like campfire food. I'm like shocked. I didn't think it would turn out that well. Honestly, I brought backup cash in case I had to order like Uber Eats or something out here. So I already have the recipe actually on my blog. So I'll just post the link with this if you want to see it all written out and step by step and everything. It won't be done on a grill, but it will be done on a stovetop. So regardless of whether you're camping or not, you can enjoy it. I brought a drink with me, so I'm looking forward to that and my tacos. So I'm gonna have my dinner and hopefully finish up and get this all cleaned up and in my tent before it starts raining because it's looking a little overcast, which makes me nervous, but the temperature's not dropping and I'd rather deal with rain and hot weather than rain and cold weather. All right, so the next time I see you, I will be in my tent and getting ready for bed. All right, so the sun is starting to set and I want to close this episode out, but not before I show you what my little tent looks like all lit up. So I have 3 lights. Should be more than enough. I brought in some of my cooking items. This has all of my clothes in it. Unless it's really bad, I do plan to go into P-Town tomorrow, so that's gonna be a whole separate episode. And if that's something you wanna see, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And as always, if you like what you see or you have any suggestions, or if you're Coleman wanting to reach out and give me a sponsorship, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. And as always, I hope this inspired you to get out and have fun, and I hope you have a wonderful day. All right, bye.